Howdy folks, Zethios here. Welcome back to Tyranny. When last we left off, we had um, freed a beastman from being mobbed by the townsfolk here. And so now we need to talk to Misery, but let's talk to Sarah first. Warm regards, Master Fatebinder. How do you do? Haven't seen many folks the likes of you around here. Then again, most of the folks I've been bumping into lately are of the Scarlet Chorus. They're not the likes of anything but rotten. Uh-huh. Anything I can do for a nice gentleman like you? You're certainly doing a lot of compliments. Paying a lot of compliments to me. Say I want to help around town, what can I do? Stopping the quakes would be a blessing, that's for sure. Don't guess you have any thoughts on how to do that, do you? Scarlet Chorus say they got a plan, but I don't trust much in their intellect, collective or otherwise. Tell me about their presence. Oh, they've been mucking about, stirring up trouble for weeks, trying to conscript a lot of us. I wish they'd scurry on. Us gentlefolks don't like their methods, Master Fatebinder. Granted, some prefer the company of the chorus to the disfavored, and I don't blame them. If all the chorus wanted was to save the land, as they proclaim, I'd be happy to aid them too, but with the way they're seeking to swell their ranks, I think they've got another agenda. Alright, what would that be? Everyone knows they're Earthshakers camped at Howling Rock. Whatever they're tinkering with there, the Scarlet Chorus want to stop it, or maybe they just want to cause bloodshed. Either way, they'll need bodies for an attack, won't they? Alright, what can you tell me about the disfavored at Howling Rock? Group of disfavored entrenched themselves at Howling Rock not so long ago. Damned Earthshakers won't leave no matter what we've tried. She sniffs primely, indignant at the remembrance. Whatever they're doing to that rumbling Archon, it's making the earthquakes worse. We'd be happy to be rid of them if only they calm the land. I doubt this woman knows the first thing about arcane theory, but she's probably not wholly wrong in her speculation. The Overlord's magical edict is a true source of the tremors. No simple mage could shake the land on this scale. No doubt the Earthshakers are playing some dangerous game with magic well beyond their kin. Alright, that's all. Alright, Misery. Okay, so talking to her gave us more evidence. Well, must be my lucky day. The Crimson Spear cocks her helmed hidden face to the side, studying you curiously. The name's Misery. You do well to remember it, Fatebinder. It's as this little town belongs to me. And by little, I mean what's left of it. After our friend had her way with the place, she lets out a harsh, barking laugh. Not that I'm complaining. Pure destruction really gets my blood going. Enough about that. Let's get to the point. What do you want? Take control of the town. How'd you get your name? To be perfectly honest, I'm thinking about flying you and taking over the gang. Rock grows impatient. You will not get killed, Karen. While you dot on fail, our army continues to starve. This choice betrays your allies, turning them against you. You'll abandon your current faction-based quest and instead forge an independent path through the tiers. I've been wanting a chance at this since the last time. Kind of tired of doing the Voices of Nerat's bidding in this manner. Let's see what happens. Let's do it. That's a fresh one, Fatebinder, but I'm not one for jokes, you see. You're standing plumb in the middle of a town run by my chorus. Wave your weapons at me and I'll have your head on a stick before you can say, mercy, misery, mercy. I accept the challenge. Let's see whose head shall be taken for a trophy. I'll have your dying lips moan my name. Gross. Alright. Alright, Siren, you're in a bad spot. Alright, go ahead and do that. Can you...
If I must.
Do that. Let's do that.
Good work.
Thank you. Alright, Lantry. I want you to bubble that guy. Very nice. Okay. Do some raw damage on that guy. Siren, just keep doing the big bad magic. Look at that.
This is useless. I should try something else.
Alright, we got our... Good lord, ouch. I don't want to waste it. I think we're okay. Alright, I think we can get away. You disengage. Dang it. Alright, Lantry, do me a favor. Why don't you res me, buddy? Why don't you step back and then attack? Alright, Lantry, step back. No. Get the bow out. Alright, can't do anything else. Lantry. Go ahead and heal her up. What are you doing, Zethios? Shoot. Shoot her! Shoot her! Thank you. Alright, we got a pearl and a sapphire. Oh, look at that. We got a big fight on our hands, and we did not... Dangnabbit. This is bad.
Wait my signal.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is real bad. Alright, that's good. Go ahead and pit that guy. Go ahead and frost him. Lightning. Alright, sweet. I'm totally fine with this. Alright. Well, they heal pretty quickly. Alright, everybody's pretty scared now. Now that everybody is, now we're attacking all the Scarlet Chorus. Oh, that's gonna be a big ol' fight. Can we, like, go up here? And, like, aggro them from up top? We can! Look at that. Alright, you big dummies. Alright, hang on. Alright, go, go, go. Alright, Zethios, what are we doing? I thought I told you to put your bow on, dude. Alright, go ahead. I'll tell you what, Zethios. Gonna do our stone.
They're nothing.
Good work.
They're nothing.
Alright, quicken. Alright, go ahead and switch back if you can. Alright, we ready? We are. Beautiful. Alright, now we can just...
Would, but I can't.
Oh, they silence. What the hell? That's rough. Who the heck silences? I need to know that spell, because that's really bad. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Alright, we can stampede.
Await my signal.
Reputation ability unlocked. Okay, from the Wrath. Okay, gotcha. Alright, can we do our thing now? We can do magic again. No, we can't. Apparently not.
So not happening.
Well, great.
Well, that did nothing.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
How long does... Where did I see it? Where do I see silenced? Okay, apparently it's
If I must.
over now. However long it lasted.
hear that?
Look at that.
Nice!
Lantry. Nice. Alright. Level up. Siren. Alright, let's go. Spell strength. What are next? Do we want quick breath for amount of breath at start of combat? Or increased damage prevented by the Siren Shield, which it's any damage. Get some more breath. Alright, so you have alienated the only allies you have left in the tiers. Returning to your fortress in Vendrian's Well might be your only option at this point. Cool. Does that mean we have to head... Like, we can't do anything else here. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, you need to hurry up and get your health back, Kills in Shadow. Thank you. You guys gonna fight us? Thank you.
Too old for this.
This is probably something that Tudon's not gonna be very happy with.
Take that.
Come on now. Yeah, Tudon's probably not gonna be too happy with this decision, but hey. Alright, one more fight. Hello. Big fight too. How about we go ahead and switch back to the bow. Since we're just in this little area.
Nothing.
Let's just think it's not gonna do anything. Apparently it did.
Sorry, I can't help you.
On it.
That's how it's done.
Stunned. Look at this. Now you guys get closer, you know? They can actually do damage. Look at that.
I got it.
Oh, what's happening now? As you slay the last of the Scarlet Chorus gangsters that terrorized Halfgate, the town's residents once more emerge from their homes. Vendor stalls are reopened for business, children play in the ruffle-filled roads, and a crowd gathers in the village square as daily life in the ruins of Azure resumes. Oh, I did not expect something like that to happen at all. Fatebinder gives you a curt nod. Okay, he still has nothing to trade. That changed things a little bit. Oh yeah, all everything's like back to normal now. That's basically what it's saying. Like, you F things up, Fatebinder, and now everything's gonna be back to normal here just for a little bit. Alright, so our main thing is just to go back to Vendrian's Well. What it wants us to do. We do have the Jagged Maw Shrine, but it's just like a new area. So it wants us to go back to the Spire. Let's just head to the Citadel. You travel through the wilds, shadows deepen and coalesce around you. Blood and Mark, Archon of Shadows, bars your way. Blood and Mark is here. This is not good. Oh no. You know. Yep, we've definitely... Oh boy. Blood and Mark. Lines of color emerge from the darkness. When it first appears, a vaguely human stain coalesces into focus. Blood and Mark, Archon of Shadow, emerges from his medium. Long strands of white hair crown his head, trailing down his shoulder blades, where the white hair loses shape and definition, becoming a shadowy mist. His red face paint and orange tattoos are the sole patches of warm color on his otherwise dark, ebony skin.
Know this darkness. No shape of shadow that killed Beast Woman Archon.
She growls and hunches low, but does not yet move to attack.
I promise it was nothing personal.
He shrugs, the barest movement of one shoulder, but his eyes darken, pupils enlarging until the whole of his sclera has slowly bled black. The tension is palpable between them.
Shadow slew Beast Woman, not from Shadow Hunter tribe, but from Haven lands. So also will be nothing personal when Kills in Shadow rends Archon's belly into red, gaping maw.
Baring her fangs in a terrifying grin, she sits back on her haunches and lets the moment go, ever the patient hunter. Finished with the beast woman, he flicks his gaze to you, and in a blink his eyes once more glow like a candle flame in the night.
Think before you speak next. I'd hate to have to kill you.
Did Tunon send you?
Tunon doesn't send me anywhere for anything that isn't an execution. And if that were the case, you'd be leaking from the neck right now. I'm here by my own accord, so listen, and listen well.
Well, what do you want then?
I'm curious, what is it that you want? I have my own assumptions, but you are a member of the court, so before I leap to any conclusions that require bloodletting, I thought it best to ask you directly. When Binder Khalio told me you were buddying up with the voices of Narat, I thought for sure this would end with me having to stab the notion out of you. But it seems you came to your own senses and ditched that necklace schemer. From where I stand, I would say you chose wisely. Why cater to the whims and agendas of questionable friends? Why whore your power for the approval of others? And you are the next inheritor of the famed Dauntless. Well, famed to the Tearsmen, at least. I think you'll find a powerful blade matters more in life than friends or family.
Oh, he's talking about our blade. Interesting.
Allies are just enemies with great patience. Free yourself of such distractions and make your own way.
Why are you interested in helping me?
Boredom, maybe. Old scores to settle. Plus, you're a member of the court, even if in questionable standing. That makes you family, of a type. Of course, I plan to use you to accomplish a few things I want done. Anyone who says otherwise lacks initiative or honesty.
So what do you suggest I do next?
If you really want your freedom from Tunon and the others, you'll need to become something the Archons cannot obliterate without breaking a sweat. There are a few relics around the tiers that, if they wound up in your hands, might give you a fighting chance. Before the war, the nation of Azure had more money than Harshian bronze. It helped that the region's Knight of Azure had a legendary shield that could make a novice competent and an expert unstoppable.
This encounter has become a lot more interesting before I thought this was just like, oh no, we broke our alliance, he's coming to kill us. But no, he's a lot more interesting and layered than I ever expected him to be.
The last Regent's Knight of Azure was never reported slain. She went missing after the Edict of Stone. The Azure Shield is out there, and you should make it your own. Of course, if anyone has it, it's the Beastmen. The wild tribes have risen up and filled the power vacuum left by the destruction of Azure. I would recommend starting your search with them.
Alright, I'll find the tribe's den.
Don't try and approach me at court. Come meet me at Ashfield. It's a nice shady corner of mine. Hand me your map, and I'll show you how to get there.
The Archon points to a clearing in the contested lands, not far from the Vellum Citadel.
When you're ready, meet me at Ashfield. We'll discuss what's next.
A few patches of color on the Archon begin to darken as the edges of his form ripple and blur, diffusing into intangible blackness. Farewell. The Archon dissolves into the shadows. Oh, he finally got a freaking level up. Good lord. You're so behind. Alright, let's... Okay. So it requires 2 points to upgrade Finesse to 20. I think we're good enough there. I think we just want We get will and magic defense from resolve, so go ahead and put resolve up to 15. Alright, so what do we want to do now? We can damage with bows and basic attack strike multiple times. Do headshots to stun. Bonus to accuracy when attacking targets that are farther than 5 meters away. That's a good one. Escape after rooting effect to thrust. Increases movement speed and breaks current engagements. Fan of Blades. Fire projectile and large arc, hitting all enemies with a cone. Yeah, causes your target to become terrified when you strike from stealth. Penetrating shot. This is places the heart shot. So charge up and launch a projectile in the force to penetrate armor. Enemies in a line take damage and are left bleeding. I think we just want more damage. Alright, we have a new missive. Fatebinder Zethios. Cacophony sends word the voice of Narat rescinds your invitation to their revels. The Archon of Secret sent numerous compliments regarding your treachery and impetuousness. Compliments I feel inclined to investigate thoroughly. Your inability to maintain this court's relationship with its allies, even those as base and abhorrent as the chorus, disappoints me. Be warned that we all inevitably answer for our choices. You are no exception. Meanwhile, I understand that Blood and Mark has taken particular interest in you. I trust there is no need to illustrate the implications of this attention. This is... Refuse to apologize. What does that say? Why did you pluck me from my prior circumstances to appoint me a Fatebinder if not for my judgment? If I could have both maintained an objective investigation and remained allies with the Archon, I would have. Unfortunately, it could not be. I assure you, Adjudicator, the inquiry continues apace. With Blade and Mark's guidance, no shadow shall remain unsearched. We can declare them incompetent. This is merely the last symptom of our War Master's incompetence, completing a series that began with the stalling of the conquest, continued into the Edict of Execution, and culminated with this ridiculous civil war. At minimum, the Archon is criminally incompetent. I suspect, however, more seditious motivations. I could not continue to work against the interests of the court. I will aid Archon Blood and Mark and remain in your humble service. Or my service remains to the Overlord, to yourself, and to the court, and to the laws of Kairos. That I could not continue abating the Archon speaks less to my loyalty to the Overlord than it does his criminal behavior. I will continue my investigation from the shadows, and I assure you that all treachery will eventually be dragged into the light. I like the refusing to apologize and declare for allies incompetent. All right, we'll send this one and see what happens. All right, Bloodmark has an agent, Hagrin, and Halfgate, who can tell you the location of the Stonestalker tribe. All right, so
I got it.
puts us
Can't
back
do that.
back in that area.
Do that.
All right, so we had a little interesting encounter. Can I? Thank you. Ashfield. Small clearing shadow of a massive cliff. Just the lands, imminent fires break out along Tyr's edge. The area is occasionally blanketed by falling ash. Do we go there? Do we go back to Halfgate? There's a jagged maw. Just don't really have a place to be there. Let's head back to the bottom here. This is where we wanted to be in the first place. Kind of recollect ourselves and figure out what we want our next steps to be. In this case. Alright, so Tunon, what is his answer? Fatebinder, you walk the blade's edge and every eye watches. The tears verge on anarchy. Tread with care. Alright, cool. He took He didn't, like, get mad at us or anything. He just took our things very seriously. Alright. So does that... Okay. Alright, so that just tells us... So that was where we needed to be. As we needed, once we broke the alliance, and Bled and Mark would talk to us, and then we'd have our next objective. Our next objective is to talk to Hagrin, so... We can talk to Hagrin. Ashfield is where the shield was. We're not really worried about a shield. And if we're going to have a shield, then we need to switch our party out a little bit. Which we need to switch our party out a little bit anyway for next time. Alright, fellas. Let's bring in... Alright, Barrack. The spire allows for such long and uninterrupted view. Barrack glances over the edge with hesitation, then shivers. I find restraint and limitations more to my liking, though it is nice to feel a breeze running through these plates of solid rust.
My Lord Binder, you have something which requires my attention?
Barrack salutes as he turns to greet you.
What can I do for you?
Suit up. That's funny, because he
If
can't.
you would have me travel at your side, then I am not opposed to seeing more of this degenerate realm. Onward.
Alright, so kills in shadow. What do we want to do? I think...
I will meet you at the spire.
Let's do, like... Let's go, like, big, melee, heavy stuff. Alright, Barrack. Let's up your might to 19. And then we need to... increase the chance for Barrack's engagement attacks to occur. He gains a bonus to might and resolve until the combat ends. Enemies that Barrack can engage. I think definitely that. We just want Barrack to be able to engage a ton of people and take on as many foes as he can. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Ebb. Nods at your approach officer, Kurt
What
Babb.
is it you need? Of course.
I'm just
I will
gonna
return to our holdfast.
grab
once.
Evan
Short
verse.
while.
Oops, nope, damn it. What I wanted to do, I wanted to check to see if they had... Watch the unblinking black pupils dilating wide and her crimson eyes. She parts her lips as she scents the air.
Alpha smells good. Makes Beast Woman want to hunt. Kill. Fate Binder wants Beast Woman?
The reek of an unwashed feral animal, bloodied and battle-worn, swathes you like a wet blanket, and you breathe through your mouth to try to keep from retching. Alright, yeah, it's time to hunt.
I'm ready. Wants to hunt stock prowl. Wants to kill, and howl for Alpha.
She lopes forward, lips parted, tongue lolling between her discolored fangs, eager. Alright,
I'll
Get it.
tack homeward.
I will
See
meet you
there.
at the spire.
alright. Bring in verse. Alright, so verse. Alright, so no one else needs to.
One moment, my friend. Just let me finish this thought.
Yeah, we saw that. Alright.
I will.
Yep.
Goodbye to you too.
On it.
Alright, so that's what we needed. Alright, let's get to where we need to go. Alright, so we need to go to Halfgate. Or should we go to Ashfield first? Go to Ashfield. Oh, the teleporting between spires thing. So good. Need more spires, though. Alright, what do we have here? Anything? The big jumbled mess? What the heck is going on here? There's nothing here. This is the smallest area I've ever seen.
Smells strange.
Is there a point to this place? Alright. Besides that one thing. Wow. Okay. Guess not. Alright, let's go back to Halfgate. Alright. You make out a few figures on the road well ahead of you. The glint of iron and bronze marks them as well-armed in armor. Two feature the broad shoulders of beastmen haulers and lead a heavily laden cart. As they near, you realize that the standard flown from their cart boasts the heraldry of Tunon the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice. They hail as you approach. Recognize the woman who leads the procession as a minor functionary in Tunon's service by the name of Alma. Her clothes bear the red, black, and gold of the court, and she keeps her light brown hair in a carefully braided bun atop her head. I will speak with them. Fatebinder Zethios, she greets you with a bow. I travel at the Archon's service. The cart behind me is laden with supplies. At a reasonable price, if there is anything I can provide you. She grins. Of course, let me show you what I have. She pulls the cover off her cart with a flourish. Flourish! Alright. Here's potions. What is Zash's Drought? Reflect spells back to their casters. Cannot be pushed. Immunity to interrupt. That'd be nice. We're just gonna take the potions for now. We'll settle all that later. Alright. Let's get to Halfgate and talk to this guy real quick. I think we've talked to him before. Pretty sure. Speak with Hagrin. Yeah, we've talked to Hagrin. Hagrin was up here. Right? Yes, he was. Always a pleasure to see you, Fatebinder. What can I do for you? Blood and Mark sends his regards. I'm looking for the Azure Shield.
I'm stronger. Best hunter.
Well, she leveled up. A man's tanned, weathered cheeks scrunch into a deeply lined scowl. He crosses his arms over his chest. Who? Sigh audibly. Glares silently back at you. Oh, Blood and Mark also wanted me to tell you this is your chance to see your wife again. I see. He blinks away a stab of fear. 1 second the emotions are visibly there, the next it is gone. I had no idea you were also in his service. In any case, the Beast Woman of Stone Down. Stone Down is a dangerous gorge recently reclaimed by the Stone Stalkers, following the Edict of Stone's casting. Stone Stalkers' tribe have the artifact. Their Prima, 100 Blood, keeps it well guarded. What use would they have for the relic? It's a matter of pride, Fatebinder. To them, the Stone Sea is theirs, and if a shiny shield of iron is found, well, that's theirs too. It's true, but are wrong. The Beastwoman flicks a claw, looking bored and surly. All earth in Azure lands belongs to Beastwomen, but Stone Stalkers do not hoard useless trinkets for trading or grazing upon like pining, slathering humans. For 100 Blood to claim prize would mean Beastwoman tore shield from life and limbs of tough, worthy foe. Is proof of pride for Prima to tribe. He regards the Beastwoman with a momentary interest, considering her insightful explanation, but ultimately he sniffs and shrugs, paying no mind. Alright. So what's going on with your wife? This time, it's both shock and rage that flashed over his face before he manages to school his expression. His voice low, he seethes. What the fuck do you think, Fatebinder? Look, even if you mean well, the best way to help me with this is just get your information and move on. Do what the Archon of Shadow wants. It's me and Elaine, and me and Elaine will be just fine. Alright, that's all I need to know. Good luck with the search. Farewell. Alright, let's, at any cost. Alright, so head to Stone Down and look for 100 Blood. Alright, here we go. Let's up your might. And we're going to improve our unarmed damage. Harmful effects, 2-hit claw. Attack distance. Here are the 2-hit. The 2-hit slash. She doesn't have a lot of, like, things to do compared to everybody else. Alright, so we're going to head down to literally a place called stone down next time. So, till next time, this has been Zethios, signing out for now. Bye, folks.